Hey YouTube, it's Cherise here. As you can see, my face is freshly washed and toned. So this is going to be a get ready with me video. I'm getting ready for work. It is currently 5:57 a.m. on Friday. Yes, praise God. It's Friday. It's Friday. The 10th of March. Jeez, I just feel like this year is just flying on by. Before you know it's going to be April, which makes me really happy because you know what happens in April for me as a teacher? Spring break. Oh, there's some cotton on my face. Spring break, so I'm excited for that. Because we need it. We need it. So let's go ahead and jump right in. I'm going to be using a lot of different drugstore products today, and the first one I'm going to be using is this Boots number 7 Beautifully Matte Makeup Base. Y'all have seen me use this before. This is one of the best drugstore primers for oily skinned people. I'm just going to put that much on my face. A little bit really does go a long way with this product. And I'm just going to start massaging that into my skin where I need oil control. And then I'm going to dab it in. Press a little bit after I kind of spread it. It spreads really easily for a little while, and then it starts to get kind of tacky. You're going to have to press it in or pat it in. Make sure to get my brows, my forehead, the nose, the chin, cheeks, all that. All right, so now I'm going to go in and put something under my eyes to moisturize them and on my lips. And what I like to use is this Rosebud Salve from Smith's. I got this in the little checkout line at Sephora, but I'm sure just find any sort of like lip balm. This is just the one that I have right next to me. I'm going to use my finger. Put some on my lips, and I'm also going to put some of this under my eyes because I have dry under eyes and it looks terrible when I use mattifying primers and I don't do something to my under eyes. It just looks really bad. My under eyes look so dry and cakey and flaky and crepey and everything bad. So I always like to try and go in and put something under there before or after I do my primer, just so that it can blend seamlessly into the mattified areas. Alright, so now my under eyes are moisturized. The other parts of my face are primed. They're nice and matte and looking cakey and ashy. Well, not cakey, but ashy and white and pale. So, foundation I'm going in with is the Black Opal Pore Perfecting Liquid Foundation. I have the shade Carob, and I have the shade Au Chocolat. The undertone of Au Chocolat matches me better than the undertone of Carob. So we're going to do a little bit of mixing. I'm taking first Carob, which is the deeper shade, and I'm going to pump. Oops, there's a little bit of old foundation that was stuck in there. That's Carob on the back of my hand. I'm going to take 2 pumps of Carob. And I'm going to take, wait, was that Carob? Yes, it was. Praise God. Oh, I'm like throwing the cap all over. So that's 2 pumps of Carob. These pumps are actually really big. It's kind of a runny foundation. Then I'm going to take like a 1/4 pump of this shade, which is Au Chocolat. Yes. Tiny bit more. And I'm just going to mix the two together on the back of my hand. And I'm going to go in and apply it to my face with my finger. You better call Tyrone. That song is stuck in my head. I don't know why. Well, I know why. I listened to it one time on a Tidal, their like women's empowerment playlist, their playlist for International Women's Day. And now the song is like stuck in my head. Totally forgot about it until I listened to it on Spotify. All right, so you see I have the foundation applied to my face. Now we're just gonna beauty blend it out. All over. I feel like I've just been moving really slow this week. I don't know if it was just because I was so tired from the weekend. I literally got like zero sleep this weekend, kind of, sort of. We're gonna go over the eyelids. I might throw on some sort of eyeshadow today just because it's Friday. Just beauty blending this product in. These two colors mixed together the way I do them looks really, really good. It's a really nice match for me. Carob has more of a red undertone to it, whereas Au Chocolat is more neutral. So by mixing them together, it like kind of balances out really nice. You better call Tyrone. And you can't use my phone. Mm-hmm. And I love the finish. Like, this is just a really nice foundation. From Black Opal. And it has a medium buildable coverage. Right now I have kind of medium, but you can still see that little scar I have right there. You can still see some of my dark marks around the perimeter of my face. You can still see my birthmark shining through a little bit. Birthmark. And that's okay with me. All right, now that we have this all beauty blended in, just making sure to go around the edges in my ears. It's time to set this with the powder. Oh, it's just such a pretty foundation. I really do like it. Oh, I also love that these have airless pumps. As you use the product, it starts to move up. So it was, you know, all the way down here full, and then it slowly moves up. You can tell because this one isn't as empty. So that's a really cool thing about these products, are the pumps that they have. But yeah, I might give this Au Chocolat away to my little sister. Whenever I have makeup that doesn't match me, that doesn't match my shade, I give it to my little sister because she's lighter than me. And so all my foundations that are like a little bit too light for me end up matching her perfectly. Which means she doesn't have to spend her money on makeup. So lucky her. All right, you see this color, how it's really starting to settle into my skin. It has that nice golden look to it. Looks so nice. So we're gonna set this using my favorite LA Girl Pro Face HD Matte Pressed Powder in the shade Chestnut. And I'm gonna use this NYX brush today. This NYX big fluffy brush. I'm gonna kind of do one light layer and then go over everything again. I'm still pressing the powder into the skin. And you can already see the difference between this side that has been lightly set with powder versus this side without powder. My nose is running, y'all. It's running. Good news though is that my allergies have not been as bad lately. I feel like my body's slowly but surely adjusting to down here. But I still probably need to go to the doctor. I'm still trying to find a doctor in this area, but I don't want to drive to Savannah. Like, I would like for my doctor to be in Bluffton, or I want my doctor to be in Bluffton because Bluffton is literally right down the street. All right, so we did one light layer. Now I'm going to go in and just go over everywhere again. This brush is just so fast because it covers up so much of my face. Do y'all see this? How this powder just is amazing. It works so nicely. And you can see my under eyes are not looking dehydrated at all. They just look nice and smooth and healthy. My skin just looks really nice and smooth and healthy. Make sure to go over those edges. Go over those edges. And don't forget to powder a little bit over your ears, a little bit down your neck, just to make sure everything is nice and seamless. So yes, I'm loving the finish of these products. Also, pressing the powder helps add more coverage because now you really can't see any of those imperfections that were shining through before powder. Like the spot right there, any of my dark marks over here. Everything's pretty much nice and covered. I forgot how much I really like this foundation. We'll see how long it lasts too. Haven't worn it in a while. All right, so now that the face is all set, my skin is doing a little bit better. Y'all know I've been breaking out really bad. On this side of my face, you can still see little bumps. And on my forehead, and I have another pimple. It's kind of going away, but it's right there. Have a tiny one right here. Like my whole face was like really broken out earlier this week. This side's doing a lot better than the other side. Still have a couple tiny, teeny tiny ones. My chin, same thing, little tiny pimples all over. Skin's doing a lot better, so we are gonna do a little bit of highlighting. And it's Friday, so let's be super glowy. I'm using my favorite from the Carly Bible palette. If y'all been following me, you already know. We're gonna use the darkest shade over here. I just stuck my finger in it. Drinking some honey lavender yogi tea, stress relief, so delicious, love it. Taking the Coastal Scents brush, we're gonna start with the bridge of the nose. You better call Tyrone. That song is literally like the only thing playing in my mind. Which reminds me, I need to do my Bible lessons this morning. I think I'm a couple days behind. It's so funny. I'll get ahead of my Bible lesson and then I get like behind. Get ahead and I get behind. It just kind of rocks back and forth. All right, we have the nose done. Let's go ahead and do the Cupid's bow too. I'll probably be redoing my makeup tonight if my boyfriend and I, we end up going out somewhere. I don't know if we just want to save it for tomorrow. There's a whole bunch of stuff happening tomorrow. Oh man, I forgot to ask him about the tickets. Alright, I also just went ahead and did my brow bone a little bit with this brush since it's nice and small, concentrated. I can really focus on that area. So now we're going to do the cheekbones. Taking this e.l.f. blush brush. Going right onto the cheekbone area, and I'm kind of blending it out in circular-ish motions. One dip is all you need, ladies and gentlemen, because look at that glow. We're also going to take a little bit into this area. Because it's Friday. Why not glow? It's Friday, Friday, Friday. It's Friday. Which might be my new favorite day of the week. Tomorrow, I mean not tomorrow, but next week should be interesting. Because we're starting with day 7, and last time I had day 7, it was not a good day. We had lots of issues in all of the classes on day 7. But you know what? I have faith that next week will be better than this week. Dear Lord, I pray that nothing happens this weekend to these children that has them coming back into the school like they did this week. I pray that they come back refreshed, focused, and ready to learn, and not wild, crazy, and ready to fight. In your name I pray. Amen. Oh, I love the way the makeup's coming out today. It looks so just smooth and glowy. Smooth and glowy, smooth and glowy. Alright, so we're done with highlighting. Now we just need to kind of blend out the highlights, especially on my nose. So I'm just taking the brush I used to apply my face powder, going over it, going on the sides of it, just to soften it up a little bit. All right. I'm going to take the damp beauty blender that we used to apply the foundation, and again, I'm going over the highlight on the powder just to make sure that everything is nice and melded into my skin. Which the skin is looking really, really nice today. I'm excited. Depending on how this lasts, I might not redo my makeup. Or if I do, I might use the same exact products and then do a different eye look. We'll do another date night look. Or maybe not if we decide to just chill. I don't know what we're going to do. Especially since there's so much going on tomorrow. But then I'm leaving tomorrow to go home because I have family coming into town. I don't know. We'll figure it out later. Moving on to brows, you already know Wet n Wild Mega Last. This pencil is bomb. I was like, where is it? I realized I didn't twist it up enough. Wet n Wild Mega Last Retractable Eyeliner. I normally am in my car at this time, but you know, it's Friday. And I don't have duty or anything, so. One brow done. I should just go to school like this. Just kidding. Those kids would be like, "What's wrong with you, Miss Ishmael?" They're very honest. That's one thing I actually love about teaching elementary school is that they don't really have a filter. Welcome the day, it's time to play, singing and dancing our cares away. Join in the fun, everyone, making our music until we're done. I sing that with my kids. What just happened? Your girl can't see. What? Das ist tot. Das ist tot. The retractable eyeliner just fell out. It just literally fell apart. There's still a little bit of it left right here. I'm holding it in my hand. Hold on, let me see if I can get you guys to look. You see that tiny little bit right there? Well, it just broke, so there's that. I'll have to get another one of those if I don't have a backup one. Do I have a backup one? I don't think so. So we're going to continue on using another Wet n Wild product, and this is their color Icon Kohl eyeliner in black. I normally, back in the day, would use a pencil like this anyway. I just find the retractable eyeliner is a little bit softer than this. But you know, we'll make it work. I threw a wish in a well. But I can get way more precise lines with this kind of pencil, but I feel like that's kind of what makes it dangerous too, is because of how sharp and precise it is. Whereas with the retractable, it's softer, it's not as pigmented. You can kind of go quicker with it. With this, you gotta be careful. I threw a wish in a well. I have that song stuck in my head too because we've been dancing to it. Call Me Maybe. Oh my gosh, it's so adorable, that dance. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe. That's like the chorus part, the little choreography that I made up. My girls get so into it. It's so cute. But today is going to start my boy focused songs. I do tend to, you know, I don't really believe in like girl dance moves and boy dance moves, but sometimes my boys don't really like to do some of the stuff that I do, like with the songs that we have been doing. Like Ain't No Mountain High Enough is pretty neutral, but Call Me Maybe, they didn't really like that. Don't Worry Be Happy is very neutral when it comes to the dance moves and just the song in general. So we're gonna do Everybody Was Kung Fu Fighting. The boys are gonna love that. You know, gotta keep it fair in the classroom. So 2 neutral songs and a girl song kind of this week. Starting today, it'll be 2 neutral songs and a boy song. I should do air quotes with that, a boy song, because I don't really get into all that. Music is music, and good music is good music. That's how I feel. How about that? All right, so let me put something on these eyes. I'm feeling something super simple. Sorry, when I get, it's like one of my comfort things is I put my hand like on my chest. Let's go into this absolute perfect color 22 colors palette. I love these beauty supply store makeup palettes. They are pretty awesome. Don't sleep on them. Here we go. Let me fix my edges real quick. Have them tied down. I threw a wish in a well. This beauty blending over the edges. Quite vigorously, might I add. You threw a wish in a well. Okay. Now I'm going in with that powder. Same powder I used on my face. The LA Girl one. And I'm just going to go over my edges just to make sure that they're nice and set. And this also kind of helps your edges not to be as shiny if you use a gel that makes them super shiny and makes like the edges of your face really shiny, which is weird. But sometimes gels do that. This helps to like get rid of that extra shine that may be there. All right, so now we're all nice and blended on the hairline. I get tired of wearing my hair in this freaking puff, but all of those stretch styles I've been trying to do lately just haven't really been feeling them. And you know, my puff, my puff is always flourishing. Like it looks good. So stick to the puff. All right. So for my eyes, I'm gonna go in with this shade right here all over my lid. It's a brown shimmery shade. I've hit pan on it. It's really pretty. Gonna use a Coastal Scents brush. Nothing fancy, nothing special. It's like a shimmery golden brown color that blends in with my skin tone. Here's my number, so call me maybe. Some fallout was on my computer. Sorry, I needed to blow that away. I just cleaned my computer and disinfected it. All right, you can probably hardly see that shadow. You see it's just like really close to my skin tone. Just adds a little bit of shimmer and glitter to the eyelids. It's really pretty, but very subtle at the same time. And we're also going to put the same shadow on the lower lash line using the same brush. Yay, my eyes are being good today. They're not really watering. All right. And now I'm just going to highlight the inner corner of my tear duct of my eyes with a shadow from this palette. And I'm going to go on with this super nice gold right here in the middle of the bottom row. It's really pretty. It's really pigmented. I'm using another Coastal Scents brush, really tiny brush that I normally use for that area. Putting that right in the tear duct. It's just a nice, rich, metallic gold. It's so pretty. And these shadows are so pigmented too. And like this palette, I believe is like $4.99, something like that. Very inexpensive beauty supply makeup. Oh gosh, sometimes I take it too low. There we go. There you go, you see that? And just to make this look a little bit more fancy, we're gonna take this really deep dark brown shimmery shade all the way over here, right there. I'm gonna put a little bit of that in the crease area using another Coastal Scents brush. Kind of on the outer V area, just a tiny bit, not a lot. Because your girl's already running late. And I'm trying to decide, do I want to get a vanilla iced coffee from Burger King? Because their vanilla iced coffee is really good. If you haven't tried it, you should. I actually really like BK breakfast. The croissant, which is my jam. The bacon, egg, and cheese one. I don't like the sausage one as much. But yeah, you should try their breakfast salad. Just saying. And it's reasonably priced, in my opinion. They have some really great deals. All right, so you see that added just the tiniest bit of definition, adding a little bit of that darker shadow into the crease a little bit. Made my eye look just a little bit more fancy. Honestly, this might be my date night look. I really am liking the way my makeup's coming out. And I'm not sure if I'm gonna feel like redoing it. Just doing some more blending, you already know. All right. So that's the eye look. Real simple, real easy, one palette, really inexpensive, drugstore. All right, now for mascara. We're gonna go in with the CoverGirl, the Superstars mascara. I don't really want to do eyeliner. My eyes are really big. CoverGirl, the Superstars mascara. It's one of my favorites from the drugstore. Applying this generously to upper and lower lashes. And then all we have to do is throw on a lip, and I have the lippy I want to wear right next to me. And it is a beautiful metallic red color, and I'm really excited because I wore the purple yesterday and it was so pretty. I need to find out / figure out when college week is so I can like go in with my Winthrop apparel. Shout out to Winthrop University. Aren't you guys proud to have me as an alumna? But yeah, I love the college I went to. Did I face challenges? Yes. Did I struggle? Yes. But was it worth it? Yes. And honestly, that would have happened no matter where I went. So I love the location of the school, I love the campus. I made some really good connections. I've had some really amazing professors. Shout out to Dr. Deguchi. Love Dr. Deguchi. She's amazing. She's so smart. Like, she just blows me away with her knowledge. And she's sweet. She's like so smart and just sweet and kind and loving. She loves animals. I'm so hot right now. All of a sudden, I'm like sweating. My nose is sweating. Like a heat wave came over me. Like I'm having a hot flash, but your girl's only 24. Literally, that's what it feels like. My mom, my mom was going through all of that. And yeah, she would like be like, I'm having a hot flash, feel my skin. And like she was literally like on fire burning. Like she had a fever. It was weird. So yeah. Not looking forward to that time in my life. Looking forward to the aftermath, not having to deal with that time of the month, but the whole process seemed pretty annoying. All right, so my lashes are starting to fall in formation. I'm doing the lower ones now, just a little bit, just a skoosh of lower lash mascara. Do I want to be super fancy today or not? I say or not a lot in class, and it's really funny. Especially when a student's getting an attitude with me. Are you going to listen or not? Because I'm trying to teach. Thank you. Especially with fifth graders. Man, fifth grade. They too grown. They need to go to middle school. End commentary. Those are my thoughts about fifth grade. They need to go to middle school. They are too grown. They think they're too grown, I should say. There are some of them that are bigger than me, too. I'm supposed to be racing kids every Friday, but I am not racing anybody today. I cannot. All right. So, I really like the way my makeup is turning out. It looks really good, guys. What do y'all think? All right, so you could do a nude lip. You can do any lip color with this eye look because it is neutral. But like I said, I want to do this metallic red lip. And it is a Milani Amore matte lip cream in metallic lip cream. Amore matte metallic lip cream in the shade My Soulmate. And it's just a really pretty red. And I love reds on my skin. And it's Friday. Let's do it. Now I'm starting to remember one of the things I did not like about this foundation. And that is it breaks up on my nose and shows like all the little pores on my nose. I wish I had a better camera so I could show you guys, but as soon as my nose starts to sweat, it shows all of the pores on my nose. I don't know if y'all can kind of see. It honestly just makes it look like I have freckles on my nose, but it's my pores. Literally, like every single pore is showing on the tip of my nose because that's where I sweat first. It's a little annoying. I'm gonna try and fix it with some powder or a flat top brush. Same powder I use on my face. Yeah, that kind of helps a little bit. But as soon as that, I start to sweat again, all those little pores will show up again. So they're still peeking through. All right, that completes this video. Let me know what you guys think about this foundation. What do you think about this look? What do you think about the lip? What else do you want to see? This is probably gonna be my date night look too, because this is cute. So again, thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye bye, YouTube. Did it dry? Yes, it has. No transfer.